Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a tower card. This card is quite large and the final measurements of it are 25 centimeters by 23 centimeters when it folds flat, so you will need a box for this card, as I'm afraid it won't fit in an envelope. So for now we'll just make the card. To start off with, you need a piece of white card that measures 25 centimeters by 14 centimeters, and this is the base of our card and everything will be attached to this. Now we need to make some tubes, so the first one, we need 2 pieces of white card, and this measures 25 centimeters by 13 centimeters, and this piece we need to score. Remember, you need 2 of these. So on our scoreboard, on the shortest side, we're just going to pop that at 3 centimeters and score from top to bottom. Move it along to 6 centimeters, and again full score line. Then we're going to 9 centimeters, a full score line, and across to 12 centimeters. Sorry, it moved. There you go. Okay, so like I said, you need 2 pieces of those. We'll just make this one up first. So I just trim the edges off, as I feel it just fits together when attaching together properly. So I'm just going to score, fold and score all the lines. And the smallest part here, the thin tab, is where you need to add your glue or tape, depending on whatever you prefer to use. So I'm just going to add some glue to this. And attach that together. Just fold that down just so I can make sure that it attaches properly with the glue. So I'm just going to put that to one side and just let that dry. I'm just going to add some paper clips just to hold that in place. So we've got 2 of those, and next we need to make 2 smaller ones. Now this piece measures 19 centimeters by 13 centimeters. Again, along the shortest side, you need to do a score line at 3 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 9 centimeters, and 12 centimeters. And exactly the same as what we've just done with the first one. Fold all the your score lines. glue to the smaller tab. Pick the wrong glue up again. To be honest, it's probably easier just to lay it down and attach it that way. Okay. Again, remember you need 2 of these. I'm just going to put that to one side to dry. And the next piece you need is 2 of these, and these measure 13 centimeters by 13 centimeters, and the score lines are exactly the same. So 3 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 9 centimeters, and 12 centimeters. Okay, don't need the scoreboard anymore, so that can go out of the way. And this makes our smaller tube. Just put some glue on the smaller tab and attach them together. There we go. Now I have actually made these while that dries, just for quickness. So there's my 2 larger tubes, and the next size down, and the smaller ones. Okay, now to go with these, so we have our card base and our 3 sets of tubes. Now we need 3 pieces of card. These measure, so you need one piece. One measures 19 centimeters by 14 centimeters, then 13 centimeters by 14 centimeters, and this one is 7 centimeters by 14 centimeters. So that's all you need to make the card base, but you do need to put it together before you decorate. So the first of our tubes just goes on the edge of the first piece of card that we cut. Again, you can use any adhesive that you're used to using. Here's our first piece. I'm just going to use these paper clips just to hold that in place. So the paper clips are slightly out of shape. Okay, this is one of those little tricks. There you go. So just make sure that is level. And then our second tube goes on the opposite side. And just make that level. So how this card falls down is like so. Oops, I've lost my score. So I'm just going to burnish that to the side and just make sure that's correct. So that's our first, and so the whole card literally goes like that. And that's how it will stand up. So that's our first section, and then we begin these pieces, and this just gets attached to the front of the first 2 tubes. level at the bottom and on the side. And then this one needs to be put in place. You probably, if you are using wet glue, it probably will be easier to give it a few minutes to dry. But I'm afraid I don't have that luxury when doing a video. So just make sure it's all attached in the right place. One off. Just pull it slightly over the edge. There you go. Okay, so again, it all folds flat, like so. So next is our second lot of tubes. I'm just going to attach these straight on top. There we go. Just getting it level. And our next one. There we go. So just making sure it is attached in the right place. And like I said, I would normally let each section dry first. And then this is our next piece of card. Just goes on the top of the tubes there. And then attach this side. Just going to give that a couple of minutes. Well, not really a couple of minutes, but I'm just going to hold that down for a little while just to make sure we are drying and attaching correctly. Now next is our third tubes. We're just slowly building our card design up. And then the other side. Okay, as you can see, That's that layer, and then our final piece just goes on the front. There's a lot of pieces to this card, but as soon as you've made it once, you'll see how easy it really is. And so there's our tower card. And we'll fold flat. So you may need to just fold it down and just burnish each piece so you know it's going to be flat. There you go. So yeah, like I said, it just all folds flat. Pop it back. I mean, you can have it either way. Just put that back together. So yeah, so that's your base of the towel card. And now I'm going to decorate it. I have cut all my mats and layers out. These are the toppers I have. I probably won't use them all because some of them are I have left slightly large. Now these toppers are from a paper collection from the Crafty Witches called Whispering Wings. It's a digital download collection, so any of these can actually be resized before you print them. But I haven't done that. I've just printed them straight out and then layered them onto black card. Now, if you just bear with me, these are, I'll just pop the toppers out of the way. So these are the pieces that you're going to need cutting out. It probably is easier to prepare them before, so you can go through, I'll go through all the measurements, and I think we have enough. So these pieces here are going to be attached to the outside of our box, well, tower card, and these smaller pieces are going on the front of the tower card. So we'll do these first. These, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 pieces, and the bottom card, the black card, measures 5.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. So the paper itself measures 5 centimeters by 2 centimeters. And I'm just going to attach those to the front of our tower card. And this is one of the papers from the digital collection. Okay, I'm just going to do the other side. We could do each of those a different paper, a different colour. This is, I'm just keeping mine the same. that's the front decorated. Now I've got pieces for each inside of the centre there. Actually all the same size. So these measure 5.5 centimetres by 7.5 centimetres for the matte layer, and the paper measure will be 5 centimetres by 7 centimetres. And these are just going to attach into the centre parts. Actually, I'm just figuring out how to cut this. Nope. Don't think I would cut it in. Oh yeah, in particular order. Okay, I'm going to put this bit down here. So there we go. Just left a small gap at the top to match, the sides there. Same again with the next piece. This section. There you go. And then I've got a piece for the bottom here, and the matte layer measures 6.5 centimetres by 13.5 centimetres. So your paper will measure 6 centimetres by 13 centimetres. Straight. There you go, and that's the front of our card. Now for the back, this is slightly smaller because of the direction the insert actually goes. So we need somewhere to write, of course. So I've cut for the matte layer, I've cut a piece of black card that measures 21.5 centimetres by 13.5 centimetres. So the insert is 21 centimetres and I've cut it down to 13 centimetres. It doesn't fully fit on the back because, like I said, the direction the insert goes, but I think that looks perfectly fine, having the top border and the bottom border. So just going to attach that to the back. You can decoupage the owl if you prefer. I might actually do that after I finish this video. So there's the back and the front, and like I said, now I have to decorate the sides, so I can't just leave it white. So we need 2 pieces, 1 for each side. So the first piece of black card measures 24.5 centimetres by 2.5 centimetres. So your paper measures 24 centimetres by 2 centimetres. I'm just going to attach that to this tube. I don't know if it's a tube or a column, but never mind. That's the first one. Put that on the other side. It's a beautiful paper collection. Well, it's not a paper collection, digital collection. I think it can be used for all ages, male or female. I think it's a perfect collection for either. Oh, measure these. Sorry. So the next layer, the black card measures 18.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. So you've got the paper measuring 18 centimeters by 2 centimeters, and again you need 2 pieces for either side. And the final 2 pieces, these measure 12.5 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. So your paper will measure 12 centimeters by 2 centimeters. I think some cards take more decorating time than they actually do making up the card base itself. There you go. So we've got our front, our 2 sides, and our back. Okay, and now we're going to decorate it. As I said, I've done these toppers. I'm not sure I'm going to use them all. Right, we shall see where we can put them. These are quite big. So if it does overhang, then of course we're making the card slightly bigger. So I think we're going to, yeah, so I think, well, that one there. We'll have that there. And we have a sentiment. And then we can use these here. So we've got with love, just for you, and best wishes. I thought I did have another slightly smaller topper, but yeah, it could have been that, it could be on the floor, it literally could be anywhere. Because I think really I would have put also a smaller topper, but I think that's too, yeah, definitely too big. Yeah, because these are quite large. So I think if we make this again, I think I will reduce some of these images so I can fit more toppers on to them. So just going to attach those there. I think I'm going to use some foam pads. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how you decorate this, it's your style and your choice. You just really need to know the basic of how to make the card. There. So I instead of put this part, because it's really hard to decorate a card that you're sat down looking at unless you have it turned the opposite way. I'm just going to attach some foam pads. I mean, I guess it really doesn't need to sit in there. We can just pop that there. Actually, I think I will. Yeah, some meat there. Yeah, there you go. There's our finished card. So I'm just having a look at it and just to make sure. But that's quite cute. Yeah. So like I said, it is a beautiful collection. It's really handy being digital too, because again, like I said, you can resize the toppers, and you can also print out as many times as you like. You can also decoupage. Again, I think after this video I might do that, because I think it looked nice if I decoupage the two owls, and also I think I will decoupage the back too. No, yeah. I hope you like this video, and I hope I've made it easy enough to show you how to make this type of card. And again, like I said, it all falls down flat, but you will need a box to actually put this in, and I will do another video to show the measurements of the box. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.